My dear son, listen closely to this important message. It concerns the place you call home. Please stay with me until the end, as I have something special to share. There will be a prayer at the end, a gift for you. It's a blessing to have you here, and I truly believe this message from God will touch your heart. Don't forget to support this channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing this message with others who need guidance. Together, we can spread God's presence and help guide many people toward hope. Today, I want to speak to you about the place where you live, the home you've chosen. I know it well, every detail of it, from the comfort of your bed to the quiet spaces where you are alone with your thoughts. Your home holds so many things: your secrets, your dreams, your tears, and those fleeting moments of happiness that you sometimes forget, but I never do. Sometimes, your home may feel too small for your troubles or too big when you are feeling lonely, but understand that the true worth of your home isn't found in its size or its walls. It's found in the memories you've made, the laughter that's echoed through its rooms, and the prayers whispered during sleepless nights. Every room in your house has witnessed your journey, your achievements, and even the challenges that have made you stronger. When life brings storms, know that your home can be a place of protection, a space where your heart can rest and find new strength. I see your courage in the walls, your hope in the windows, and through every open door, I sense your wish to keep moving forward, to build a better future, even when dark clouds hang overhead. Write in the comments, "My home reflects my strength." Whenever doubt or worry weighs on you, remember your home is also a safe haven, a place set aside for peace and renewal. Do not fear change, for every transformation holds a lesson, and every challenge makes your spirit stronger. Speak with faith and declare, "My home is the temple of the Lord." Fill your home with words of thanks. Hang smiles like they are precious artwork, and create a space within yourself where self-love can grow freely without fear. Let the scent of hope fill every room. Your home mirrors who you are inside, and the light that shines from your heart can not only brighten your refuge, but also bring warmth to the lives of others. Open the doors to blessings, but firmly close those that bring you pain. You are the protector of this sacred space, the master of your journey. Remember to treat yourself with love, for you are the guest of your own soul. Every detail matters. Each object tells a story, and every quiet moment has meaning. Write in the comments, "My home is the dwelling of peace." See your home as a gift from above, a chance to live, love, and grow. Know that I am always by your side, offering you tenderness and supporting you with my grace at every step. May your home always be a place where joy blooms, where the heart expands, and where love is the solid foundation. You are deeply loved, and even the simplest home becomes a temple when my love is present. May these words echo within you like a sweet psalm, reminding you that I am always near. If you believe in me, write in the comments, "I believe." As you journey through life, hold on to the truth that you are so much more than your current situation. You are an eternal being, created to shine, and capable of achieving great things. Look out of your window and see the sky, knowing that inside you is a light strong enough to push away any darkness. Trust the path I have set for you. You have the strength to change your future. Your inner home is strong, built on the solid rock of my never-ending love. Write in the comments, "My home is built on the love of God." Every brick, every wall, and every mark of time tells the story of your life. It is a story worth living, celebrating, and sharing. See beauty in the flaws. Accept each stage, each change, and each feeling as part of your journey. Value the connections that bring you comfort and warmth. Let them into your life like the sunlight that brightens a cold winter day. Let love flow freely, without walls, and let faith be the light that guides you through tough times. You are part of something much larger. Your life is a sacred piece of my creation. Your purpose is important, and your home on earth is just a part of your endless journey. Keep the fire of your spiritual search burning. It will gently guide you to the true, eternal refuge. Let these words settle in your heart like a song of hope, and may your home give you the courage to face challenges, the wisdom to move forward, and the gratitude for all the blessings in your life. I am always with you, strengthening each step with my endless strength. Write in the comments, God is present in my home. The storms of life will sometimes hit you hard, but know that within you is a strength that nothing can break. Say with all your heart, my home is in heaven. Walk with faith. Fill every room with pure thoughts, kind words, and loving actions. By doing so, your home will become a reflection of heaven on earth each day. Every challenge you face, every tear you shed, is part of the music of your transformation. Each step you take, each quiet sigh, adds to the unique melody of your growth. Be careful about the materials you choose to build the foundations, the walls, and the roof of your inner home. Build it with kindness, compassion, and love. Be kind to yourself and others, for it is through kindness that you will find the true strength that holds up your entire life. Your words, actions, and intentions are the building blocks of your safe space. Remember to take care of the garden that grows deep within your heart. Plant seeds of gratitude and nourish them with patience and care. Watch and wonder as peace appears in the colors and scents of the flowers that bloom. Every moment of joy in this garden is a blessing, a quiet reminder of the divine presence that lives inside you. As your inner space becomes a sacred refuge, light will find its way through every crack. When confusion comes, light the lamp of your faith. It will guide you through times of doubt, shining brightly on days when everything feels like it's falling apart. You were created in my image, with a divine spark that can overcome any challenge. Trust in your abilities, for inside you is the strength of an eternal truth. If these words speak to you, write in the comments, God is my rock. Your home is always changing. Don't fear moving things around, changing colors, or renewing the space. Paint your walls with the colors of your dreams and let transformation take root. Life is always moving, and being able to adapt shows wisdom. Along your journey, you will meet people to share smiles and tears with. Treasure these connections, for the true wealth of your home lies in the relationships you build every day. Love is the strongest foundation, and true friendships are the support beams of your life. Open the doors of your heart to those who come with sincerity. Hospitality strengthens relationships and creates an environment where understanding and support grow like plants cared for with love. You are never alone. You are part of a vast and wonderful family humanity. Remember that your home is not just yours, but a living part of a bigger plan. The power of God's message is in your hands. Embrace it and help spread its light. Trust in the path set before you. The mountains you climb show your courage, and the valleys teach you your deepest lessons. Step by step, I will be with you, guiding you to build a home filled with peaceful memories, where love is spoken and hope sings through the nights. Let these words surround you like a warm embrace, giving you strength to face whatever comes next. You are more precious than any treasure on earth because you are my child, part of my eternal plan. If these words speak to you, leave a comment. I trust you, Father. Your home is a sacred place where true peace, deep joy, and genuine love can be found. It is alive with dreams, ready to grow into reality. Every room you refresh, every choice you make, is part of your divine purpose. When loneliness comes knocking, remember that you are never really alone. Your Heavenly Father is always with you. Your home is filled with my presence, and your moments of solitude are filled with my love. If you believe these words, write in the comments, I believe, my Father. Take comfort in knowing that you are one of a kind, and that your home is where my love lives. Keep building with joy, faith, and determination. Each step you take shows your progress. Each corner that is lit reflects your growth. Keep the hope alive, for it will make your home a light that not only guides your way but also helps others find the truth. Be a light for yourself and for others. Believe in these words as you look toward tomorrow. You are the creator of your life, and your home is the living sign of the divine plan I have placed in you. Every decision you make and every action you take brings you closer to the future I've prepared for you. Do not fear the challenges that come your way. You are much stronger than you realize. If these words touch your heart, write them in the comments. Your story is still unfolding with each passing day. No mistake can erase the value of what you are creating. Every choice you make shows that you live with purpose and truth. And as you walk your path, know that I am with you in every room of your home, in the silence of your soul, in the soft wind that touches your face. I am there, smiling, guiding you toward what lasts forever. Your home is a work in progress, a place where every challenge is an opportunity. Each obstacle, when seen from the right angle, becomes a step forward toward a brighter future. When struggles appear, remember that they help build the strength of your life. In these walls, you will discover how to move forward, overcome what once seemed impossible, and turn pain into success. Even in difficulty, there is space for growth, where the seeds of victory take root. Every time you rise after falling, your foundation strengthens, and your faith grows deeper. Look ahead and above. The horizon of your dreams is waiting, larger than you can imagine. Let your home be the place where these dreams can grow and blossom freely. Do not be afraid to dream big. Dream with boldness, without limits. Dreams are the pathways to realities that don't yet exist, but are waiting to be built by you. Greatness comes from daring to imagine the impossible. Do not let the world's limits hold you back from soaring. You were born to go further. Inside you are wings that only need faith to spread. Don't let fear crush your hope. Be someone who builds bridges, connecting others rather than dividing them. Your home is not a separate world. It is part of a living web of people, stories, and love. Reach out to someone in need, and you will be amazed by the love that returns to you. Share your light with those who are lost in the dark. Even the smallest light can push away the deepest shadows, and in doing so, you will find true richness, the connection with others. Write in the comments a word that represents what you most want to nurture in your inner home. Never underestimate the power of rest within your home. Create spaces of quiet, moments to step back and listen to what can only be heard in silence. It is in this sacred stillness where my voice speaks, soft like the breeze but firm like the truth. Take care of your physical home, but never forget to nourish your inner temple. Your spiritual home is the source of your strength, wisdom, and love. Without it, everything else loses its meaning. Strengthen your connection with the divine, for from it flows the energy that moves your life. When you sincerely seek my guidance, your inner home becomes a light that shines even in the darkest places of your soul. Even on the toughest days, the light never fades. It only waits for you to look within once more. Celebrate every blessing, even the smallest ones. Gratitude is the invisible key that opens doors to new possibilities. A truly rich home is one where a heart full of gratitude sets the pace for all actions and words. Say with faith, I give thanks, Lord, not just with my lips but with my life. When your heart overflows with thankfulness, even the strongest winds work in your favor. Value the small victories, for they are the building blocks of your life story. Every milestone, every kind gesture, every new start is a note in the grand symphony of your journey. Remember, just as a father loves his son, I love you with a love beyond all understanding. Leave a comment with a phrase of gratitude to God for something you've experienced in your home. Your home is more than just a place. It is a reflection of the gift I give you each day. When you live in love, your home mirrors my constant presence. It is in this sacred space where I plant my promises. Walk with trust, even when you cannot see what lies ahead. The foundations of your home are solid in my love, and this love will never fail, grow weary, or leave you. It is eternal and always with you. As you move forward on your journey, always remember that your home, whether made of walls or prayers, is a gift I give you with love and faithfulness. Not a single day passes that I forget it. Life is like a dance, sometimes gentle, sometimes intense, but always meaningful. Each step you take creates a rhythm that resonates throughout your life. May the song that fills your home always be a melody of faith and hope, especially on the hard days. When sorrow comes, remember your home is your refuge. Close your eyes and feel my presence, for I am always with you. My love surrounds you even when you feel alone. The tears that fall from your eyes are not signs of weakness, but nourishment for the fertile soil of your soul. They bring healing, renewal, and growth. Do not fear the challenges you face. Face them with courage, for every obstacle is a lesson, each pain is preparation, and every loss teaches something valuable. Your home is also a space of ongoing learning. Turn every stone you encounter into a stepping stone. Climb with faith, climb with determination, and keep the fire of perseverance alive, for you are stronger than you know. Write in the comments, I believe my home will be a place of miracles. In the dance of life, find beauty in the little things. Appreciate the small gestures, the shared smiles, and the kind words. Simplicity holds treasures that the world often overlooks. Celebrate your daily successes. They may be quiet, but they have the power to transform. In true relationships, discover the warmth that comforts even the coldest days. Let your home be a beacon of light in the darkness. By giving love, kindness, and compassion, you will reflect the light I've given you. This light will spread, reaching far and touching hearts you may never even see. The love you share multiplies, for what is sown with generosity grows in abundance. Good deeds are seeds that bloom in fertile soil, and your home can be that soil. Live with purpose, build with faith, and keep the flame of hope burning bright. Each new day brings the chance to renew, transform, and strengthen your home. And even when the world seems to be falling apart, remember that the true foundation of your home lies within you. It is there that my promise, my spirit, and my eternal love dwell. Thank me for every gift I provide, day by day. Your home is a clear sign of my generosity, and each new dawn is a fresh chance to begin again. Open your heart to receive these blessings, for it is through gratitude that you will unlock the key to your success. Remember, the things you have on earth are only part of your journey. Your real home waits for you beyond the limits of this world. Keep hope alive, for your eternal home is already prepared, built with love, and designed to give you lasting peace and endless joy. Your home is not just a place of shelter, but a space where your dreams can take root and grow. And when loneliness comes knocking, remember that you are never truly alone. Your Heavenly Father is always with you, walking by your side at every moment. Your home is filled with my presence, and every empty space is filled with my love. If you believe these words, leave a note in the comments. I believe, my Father. Take comfort in knowing that you are one of a kind, special, and that your home is where my love resides. Build each day with faith, determination, and joy. Your home is a work in progress, a living testimony to your journey and your continuous growth. Keep the flame of hope alive, for through it, your home will become a light that guides not only you but also those who seek it in the darkness. Write in the comments a word that resonates with your heart at this moment. As you look to the future, remember that you are the creator of your life. Every decision and every step you take brings you closer to the future I have planned for you. Do not fear the challenges that come your way, for within you is a strength greater than you realize. If this promise touches your heart, know that your home is a work in progress, always evolving, and each challenge you face is a chance to make its foundation stronger. You will discover that you have the power to overcome, grow, and turn every difficulty into success. Keep your eyes on the horizon of your dreams. Your home is the place where your soul can rest and dream freely. Do not be afraid to dream big. Your dreams have the power to take you beyond what seems possible, reaching heights that may feel far away right now. As you walk your path, remember that both your physical home and your spiritual home are gifts I give you with love. Life is a dance, and every step you take is like a note in the song of your life. May the walls of your home always echo with hope, love, and faith. If this is the melody you want to hear in your soul, leave a comment. In times of sadness, remember that your home is a safe place. Close your eyes and feel my presence there with you. I am beside you, holding you in the warmth of my love. The tears you shed are like drops that nourish the soil of your soul, and from them, strength, resilience, and renewal will grow. There is no rain that doesn't bring new life, nor pain that cannot be turned into light. When everything feels calm, know that silence is also part of the journey. In the quiet moments, I whisper guidance to your heart, showing you new ways. Your home, even in the stillness, is alive, waiting for the next step that brings you closer to fulfillment. Remember that every stone you place, every prayer you speak, and every act of love is building your spiritual refuge. It is here where my spirit lives with you, and it is here that you will find comfort when the weight of the world becomes too much. It is in this sacred space that I will remind you every day, you are my child, and your home is also mine. Do not fear the obstacles in your path. Each one carries with it a chance to grow. Your home is not just a place of shelter, but a sacred space where you can learn, reflect, and evolve. Even the stones along the way can become stepping stones that lead you to fulfillment. Keep the fire of determination burning. No matter how fiercely the wind blows, there is a power within you that is stronger than any storm. You are more powerful than you realize, and God is with you every step of the way. In your everyday life, learn to notice the beauty in the small things, the genuine smiles you receive, the little victories you celebrate, and the simple acts of kindness that brighten your day. Understand the importance of real relationships. It is in the warmth of true affection where the deepest richness of life is found. By opening your heart, you will see how love can change your world. Write in the comments a word that reflects what has moved you in this message. Let your home be a lighthouse, shining in the darkest night. A guiding light for those who have lost their way. A safe space for those in search of hope. Every kind word you speak, every heartfelt action, is a spark that lights the path for others. When you choose to offer love, even to those who may not deserve it, and when you give understanding instead of judgment, you become a channel for my light. Never underestimate the power of a simple hug, a compassionate glance, or a quiet moment shared without criticism. My light flows through you whenever you lift someone up, whenever you listen with care to those who are hurting. Even if no one notices your kindness, remember that nothing is ever wasted. Every act of love returns to you in ways you cannot always see, sometimes in ways you cannot control. The world is full of darkness, yet I have chosen you to be a living flame in the cold. Even the smallest candle can challenge the darkest night. Do not let discouragement put out your light. Keep shining with the light I have placed in you. Remember, each time you choose kindness over indifference, and each time you let compassion guide you instead of pride, you are building a bridge between heaven and earth. You are part of a bigger plan, and every act of love holds eternal value. Walk through the world with humble yet steady steps. Your steps can light the way for those who follow you. Do not fear if you receive no applause or recognition. What you do with your heart, I see, and I will bless it. You are never alone. I walk beside you every day, even when you cannot hear me, even when silence seems to fill everything. Your faithfulness in doing good is like a seed that will grow, even in the hardest soil. Keep planting every smile you share, every word of encouragement, and every prayer spoken in secret. All of this is light, and light, no matter how small, has the power to push away all darkness. Do not let evil overcome you. Keep defeating evil with good. There is an unseen force that moves every time you act with love. Even if you cannot see it, it changes hearts, heals wounds, and opens new paths. You are part of this daily miracle. When you feel that your love does not matter, remember that even one drop can change the ocean, and you are that drop. Keep giving yourself to the world so that my light can shine through you, even in the most forgotten and dark places. Change is part of this blessed harvest. Remember that every gift you receive, no matter how small it seems, is a sign of my presence in your life. The simple act of breathing today, of opening your eyes and hearing your heart beat, is already a great grace. Nothing in life should be taken for granted. Every second you live is an invitation to find hope, to begin again, and to choose light over darkness. Your home, the roof that protects you, and the walls that surround you, are clear signs of my care for you. Not everyone has a place like this. Not everyone can find peace in their own space. So, I ask you to look at what you have with fresh eyes and appreciate every detail of your daily life. Every new day that arrives is a fresh start, a blank canvas ready to take on the colors of the choices you make. Do not let fear or regret make decisions for you. Walk with courage even if your steps are uncertain. I am with you, even in those times when you feel alone or lost. Faith does not mean the absence of struggles, but trusting that, through all of them, I am guiding you. My blessings come like rain, quiet but steady. You might not always see it, but they are preparing the ground for your future. Open your heart to gratitude, for it holds the power to change things. When you learn to give thanks, even for things you do not understand, the doors to true prosperity open before you. Nothing is too small to be thankful for. A smile, a handshake, a positive thought are all seeds that can change a day, a life. Your ability to see the good is a form of wisdom that brings blessings. Gratitude creates a space inside of you where I can work with power. Even on gray days, when everything feels like it has no meaning, remember that I am preparing something new for you. Every moment of waiting, every silence, and every unanswered question is a time to plant. Soon you will see what you cannot see now. Faith is trusting even when you don't understand. Each time you give thanks, you open a door in your soul that lets in more light. Gratitude shields you from complaints, envy, and fear. It becomes a sacred habit, a way of life. When you give thanks, heaven gets closer to earth, and my presence becomes more real. Blessings are not always seen in material things. At times, I give you peace, and in other moments, I provide strength to face challenges. Sometimes, I send people into your life whose presence lifts you up. Learn to recognize each time I visit you. For those who live by faith, nothing happens by chance. Keep in mind that every day offers a new chance to do good, to be a light in someone's darkness, and to plant words of healing and actions that inspire. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now, with what you have and where you are. My grace will always be with you. Write in the comments, thank you for each new beginning. Always remember, my child, that your time on earth is just a brief moment in the long journey of your soul. Your life here is only preparation, a step toward a greater and brighter place, a promised home beyond what the eyes can see. That is where your true home is, built with eternal love, where peace never ends and joy knows no limits. Hold on to hope, even when the clouds seem to block the sky. Every step you take is watched by my loving eyes. I walk beside you, my child, in every part of your journey, through your easy and hard times, in your quiet days and nights filled with doubt. I never leave you, not even when the world feels silent and everything seems far away. Take a moment and pay attention, because this is no accident. You didn't find this message by mistake. You didn't end up here by chance, nor is this message reaching you by coincidence. I, the Lord, have something to reveal to you. Someone is about to leave your life, and this is not just a small event. You may already feel deep down that things are changing, that some people are moving away, or that certain doors are closing. What you don't fully understand yet is that this is all part of my plan. So I ask you, if I am the one removing this person from your path, do you really need them? Don't ignore this message, because it could save you from even greater pain, from something that would stop your growth, or from a relationship that would have held you back. Stay with me until the end, because at the end, you will receive something that will open your eyes and help you understand what I am doing in your life. I want to share something with you that will change the way you see the situation. But you need to stay until the very last moment, because the truth is coming. Do you really think you ended up here by coincidence? Do you think this is just another video out of many? I'm telling you, there are no accidents when I am in control. Your heart has been searching for answers. You've asked questions no one else heard, but I did. You felt a weight, a sense of restlessness, like something is about to change. Don't ignore these words. I've brought you here to speak to you directly. You are not alone. I see your struggles and I know your pain. I know that you've looked around and seen that things are shifting, that loved ones are drifting away, and that doors that once opened are now closed. Do you know why this is happening? Because I am at work. What you see as loss, I see as purpose. What you think is an end, I see as the start of something greater. You've been waiting for a sign and asking for an answer. Well, here I am. Prepare yourself because change is already happening. Not everything that leaves your life is a defeat. Often, it is a release. I see what you can't see, and I know what you don't yet understand. If I allow something to change, it's because that change is necessary for your growth, your protection, and your future. If you feel this message is for you, write in the comments, "I believe in God's plan." I know you've cried over doors that have closed. I know you've wondered why something that felt so secure suddenly fell apart. You looked up and asked, "Lord, why did this happen? What did I do wrong?" Listen carefully. The door that closed was not a mistake. It was protection. You saw the loss, but I knew that path wasn't for you. I saw the dangers behind that door, heard conversations you never would, and picked up on hidden intentions. And because I love you, I couldn't let you go down that road. Yes, I saw your tears. I felt your heart heavy, your mind confused, searching for answers. You thought that job, that relationship, that friendship was your future, but I tell you, it was just a detour, not your true destiny. Too often, you hold on to what I've already decided to take away. You keep trying to open doors I've closed, and that's where frustration, disappointment, and pain come from. Today, I say to you, stop focusing on what I've already decided for you. When I close a door, I don't leave you with no way out. I open a new path. The only thing is, sometimes the path doesn't show up right away. So stay in silence, and that's when your heart will begin to move. But remember, silence is not abandonment. It's preparation. If you stop looking at the closed door and turn your focus to me, I'll lead you to something far greater than what you wanted. Stop mourning what's behind you, lift your head, and trust. What's coming will be so amazing that you'll look back and thank me for closing that door. Show your faith. Do you really believe I'm preparing something better for you? Do you believe no door closes without my will? If this message speaks to you, write in the comments, "I trust in God." Since the moment you were born, many people have come in and out of your life. Some have brought you happiness, others have caused you pain, some have taught you lessons, and some have simply tested your patience. But not everyone was meant to stay. Some people were only meant to be a chapter in your story, not the whole book. There are those who come like a strong wind, shaking up everything and seeming like they are essential, but then they leave, and you feel the sting of disappointment when someone you cared about doesn't feel the same way. I have seen you cry. I've seen you wonder why that friendship ended, why that love faded, and why the person you thought would always be there walked away. But listen carefully, not every absence is a loss. Often, it's protection. You ask for freedom, but then you cry when I remove someone from your life. You ask for peace, but it hurts when I break certain connections. You want to follow my purpose, but you try to bring along those who don't follow my will. Remember, those who are with me will stay. I don't put people in your life without a purpose. Those I have sent to you, those who share your faith, those who build you up and help you grow, will remain. Even if they temporarily drift away or face difficulties, in the end, they will stay. Because what I joined together, no one can separate. But those who weren't meant to stay will eventually leave. Don't complain or hold on to what is no longer there. Learn to trust. If someone has left without an explanation, rest in knowing that it was meant to be. If they walked away, it's because they weren't meant to be a part of your journey. Those who belong to me will walk beside you. They will lift you up when you fall. They will bring you closer to me. If you believe this, write in the comments, "Those who belong to God stay." I know you felt the pain of someone leaving, and I know you've asked why certain people who once seemed so important disappeared. But now, I will give you the answer. It was necessary. You only see what's right in front of you, but I see what's hidden thoughts, unspoken intentions, and dangers you can't even imagine. What if I told you that this separation was meant to protect you? What if I revealed that the person you wanted close was actually in the way of my plan for your life? If they had stayed, they would have led you away from the path I set for you. How many times have you prayed, "Lord, deliver me from all evil. Remove from my life what is not meant for me"? I have heard that prayer, and when I see that something or someone might take you off course, I don't hesitate. I remove it. My child, the problem is that when I take something from your life, you often complain, feel lost, and want to know the reasons before you've even learned to trust me. But today, I want to share an important truth with you. Freedom doesn't always look like a victory. Sometimes it comes as a loss. You may think you've lost something valuable, but in truth, it was protecting you. You miss those who left, but you don't realize that if they had stayed, they would have slowed your progress, weakened your faith, and hurt your heart in ways you can't yet understand. I will never allow anyone to stay in your life if they are standing in the way of my plan for you. One day, when you look back, you will see it clearly. Instead of crying, you'll be thankful. You'll realize that what you thought was a loss was actually a step toward your salvation. And now I ask you to take action. If you truly believe that I am removing from your life what does not belong to my plan, write in the comments, "Lord, thank you for your intervention, even when I don't understand it." Your faith opens the door for my work, and in time, I will show you that all of this has always been for your good. I see what you can't see. I know your doubts. I know your heart is heavy, and you're asking why certain things happened the way they did. But listen carefully. What you don't understand today will make sense tomorrow. I know you want answers right away. You asked, "Why, Lord? Why did I have to lose? Why did I have to wait? Why was that door closed? Why did that person leave?" You can only see what's happening right now, but I see the bigger picture. You feel the pain of today, but I see the strength that pain will give you tomorrow. You miss what you've lost, but I am preparing what's coming next for you. You may think everything is stuck, that nothing makes sense, and that your prayers have gone unheard, but I'm already working behind the scenes. My plan is moving forward. How many times have you looked back and realized that what seemed like an end was actually the start of something new? How many tears have you shed thinking everything was falling apart, and now those same things no longer hurt? This happened because I healed you, taught you to rise, and showed you that everything unfolded exactly as it should. So now I ask you, do you trust me? Do you trust that I know what I'm doing, even when you don't understand? Do you trust that even in the silence, I am working for you? If you believe, rest in me. Stop carrying burdens that aren't yours. Stop tormenting yourself with things that have no answer yet. Time will give you the clarity you need, and what seems confusing today will make sense tomorrow. Have you ever thought about how many times you held on to something that wasn't good for you? How many times have you stayed stuck, helpless, even though you knew deep down I didn't want you there? I see your heart, your intentions, and the love you feel for certain people, but I also see what you can't yet see. There are relationships that make you go in circles, that hold you back, and drain you instead of helping you grow. How many times have you felt the urge to leave, but fear kept you from doing so? How many times have I shown you that relationship wasn't meant for you, but you kept trying to fix what only I can change? My child, listen to me. Any bond that pulls you away from me, that stops you in your tracks, that takes more from you than it gives, is not a blessing, it's a burden. Whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, a partnership, or any connection that is draining your peace and making you question who you truly are, you need to understand that it is holding you back. If these words speak directly to your heart, leave a comment with a wedding ring emoji to show that you are listening with your heart. I didn't create you to live in chains, but to move forward. If you continue carrying burdens I never intended for you, how can I guide you to the place I want you to be? Today, I am telling you, let go of what is holding you back. Stop holding on to what is already broken. Stop believing that things will change with just your effort. Changing people is not your responsibility, it's mine. When a bond is from me, it brings peace, strength, stability, and draws you closer to me. But when it starts to drain your energy, take away your joy, and consume you, it turns into a prison. And I don't want you to live in a prison. I want to set you free. You have already lost too much time, cried too many tears, and fought battles that weren't yours. Now is the time to release everything into my hands and trust that if I'm showing you something is not meant for you, it's because I have something far better prepared for you. So, if you truly believe it's time to let go of everything that is holding you back, write in the comments, Lord, I entrust this relationship into your hands. When you do this with a sincere heart, I will take care of the rest. My child, I see what is happening inside you. I know you feel like something has been ripped away from you, that someone has left a void. I see your hidden tears, the questions you are too afraid to ask. You wonder, why did this person leave my life? What did I do wrong? Why did God allow this? But listen closely. It wasn't a loss. It was protection. You see only what is visible, but I see beyond. You look at the surface, but I know the heart. You cling to the memories of the past, but I see the future I have planned for you. What if I told you that the person who left was never meant to be part of your journey? And what if I revealed to you that having them around would have stopped you from receiving the blessings I am preparing for you? You don't need to understand everything right now, but you do need to trust me. My child, how many times have you prayed for my protection? How many times have you asked me to remove what is not good for you? Then tell me, why do you get sad when I protect you? You think you've lost, but in reality, you've been saved. You feel abandoned, but you've actually been preserved. I never take anything away without a purpose. I don't allow things to be lost for no reason. If I have distanced someone from you, it's because they couldn't go with you to the place I'm taking you. I know it hurts. I know the heart wants to hold on, to insist, to try again. But today I say again, trust me. You'll understand later. You will see that if that person had stayed, you would have suffered more. You would have lost yourself and your purpose along the way. And I want you to remember this. What I take away, I always do to make room for something better. There's no emptiness I cannot fill, no wound I cannot heal, no path I cannot open for you again. Life is made of cycles, and when one cycle ends, don't try to reopen it. The past must stay the past. Now is the time to look ahead, to prepare your heart for the new, for the future I am creating for you. Every season that ends clears the way for a better path, even if you can't see it clearly yet. My child, have you ever held just one puzzle piece without knowing where it fits in the bigger picture? Have you ever tried to figure out where it belongs, not knowing how it connects to the rest? That's how you feel now, lost, confused, trying to understand what I'm doing in your life without seeing the full picture. But remember, I see the big picture. I know exactly where every piece belongs, the reason for every decision, and why certain people left your life and some doors were closed. I understand fully why some of your prayers haven't been answered the way you wanted. You look at your situation and feel like you have no direction. But I remind you, my thoughts are higher than yours, and my ways are greater than yours. You can only see the present, but I see tomorrow. You feel the pain of the moment, but I see the healing that's on the way. You feel frustrated by dreams that haven't come true, but I see the bigger opportunity that's about to open up. You think you've wasted time, but I see how that time has helped you grow. You ask me, Lord, why did this happen? And I answer you, it was necessary. If you could see what I see, if you knew what I know, you would not fear. If you understood what I understand, you would not doubt. Remember this. I never make mistakes. I'm never confused. I'm never late. My plan for your life wasn't made yesterday or today. It existed before you were born. I knew every step you would take, every challenge you would face, every tear you would shed, and every victory you would have. Everything I have allowed in your life is part of a plan far greater than you can imagine. So, my child, stop fighting against what I've already set in motion. Don't keep asking when or why. Trust, because what now seems confusing will one day become a powerful story of victory. To show that you trust me, write in the comments, Lord, I trust in your plan even without understanding. Your faith brings about my action, and in time, I will show you that everything has worked for good. I know your heart, and I see your pain. I know how much you miss that person, how heavy their absence is, and how difficult it is to face the emptiness they've left behind. I see the inner struggle you're facing, trying to understand why you had to watch someone leave, why you were forced to endure such deep pain. But listen closely. The wound that hurts so much in your heart today will one day be the peace that you will be thankful for. If this message speaks to you, write the word peace in the comments. You may feel like you've lost something, but I assure you, you have actually been saved. You may feel like the distance was unfair, but I want you to see it as a gift. You wonder why I allowed that person to leave your life. But the truth is, if they had stayed, your journey would have become harder, your mind more confused, and your heart more wounded. I created you to move forward, to grow, and to live in peace. But how can you find peace if you keep holding on to what you should have already let go of? How can you rest in me if you're still clinging to what I have already taken from you? I don't want to see you struggling with emotional leftovers, stuck in a past that can't come back, tied to a broken relationship, or in a situation that no longer serves you. I know that sometimes nostalgia makes you believe everything was better than it truly was. But if it was so good, why did you cry so much? Why didn't you suffer so much? I intervened because I knew the truth you couldn't see. I removed that person or situation because I knew what you didn't understand. I set things apart because I saw things you couldn't. I closed this chapter because the peace I want for your life is far greater than any negative influence. I understand that right now it may seem hard to understand, but trust me, the day will come when you will take a deep breath and say, "Thank you, Lord, for not leaving me tied to what wasn't meant for me." That day, you will see that this separation was the best thing for you. If you believe God is speaking to you now, write liberation in the comments. The time will come when you look in the mirror and realize that your soul is lighter, your mind is clearer, and your heart is finally at peace. But my child, why do you keep holding on to what I have already let go of? Why do you continue clinging to what is no longer part of your journey? I know you have a kind heart, one that wants to care for others and believes the best in everyone. But today I need to tell you something important. Not everything you want to hold on to is meant to be part of my plan. Have you noticed how many times I've tried to warn you? How many signs I've placed in front of you? How many times I've stirred restlessness in your heart to help you realize that you need to let go? Still, you persisted. You tried again. You held on to someone I had already decided to remove. My child, when I choose to distance someone from your life, it's because they no longer belong in your journey. They may have mattered once. Maybe you shared happy moments and dreams, but just because something was once beautiful doesn't mean it has to last forever. The issue is that you only see what's on the surface, but I see the heart. You hear the words, but I know the deepest intentions. You believe the promises, but I know what's hidden in the shadows. Because I love you, I won't allow you to stay tied to anyone who stands in the way of your future. The pain you feel is from fighting against what I have already decided. You keep holding on to something that's already ended, clinging to what you should have handed over to me. But remember, my desire is for you to be free, to be at peace, and to be ready for the beautiful things I'm preparing for you. I didn't create you to live in chains. I didn't design you to carry other people's burdens or to walk with those who aren't meant to walk with you. I called you to move forward, to grow, and to go beyond where you are now. But to move forward, you must let go of what's holding you back, because you can't run freely with chains tied to your feet. Leaving doesn't mean a lack of love or that I don't care. It means trusting. It means believing that if I remove something from your life, there is a reason for it. And if I allowed a separation, it was because I was protecting your heart from deeper pain that would have come later. You've already cried many tears. You've spent so much energy trying to save situations that should have been let go of. Now is the time to follow the path I've prepared for you, to hand over what you can't change. When you truly trust me, I will take care of everything else. Write in the comments, "Lord, I leave behind what is not yours and trust in your plans." This is an act of faith, and with time, you will see that it was the wisest decision of your life. My child, along your journey, you have seen many people come and go. Some stayed for years, others for a short time, and some only passed through like a gust of wind. Each one, however, had a purpose, a reason for being in your life. I know your heart wished that some would have stayed longer, that certain people would have walked with you to the end. But remember, not every connection is meant to last forever. Some are meant for just a season, a moment that teaches you, strengthens you, and pushes you to grow. Not everyone who starts the journey with you will stay until the end. And that's okay, because if certain connections hadn't ended, you wouldn't be where you are today. Maybe you would still be stuck in cycles that weren't meant for you. Maybe you would be carrying burdens that weren't yours to carry. If you understand this, write in the comments how you feel right now. I know that some separations have hurt your soul, that you miss the faces and voices that are no longer with you. But remember, every ending was allowed because old cycles must close for new ones to begin. Don't try to hold on to what was only meant for a season. Don't try to extend the start when time has already written the end. You must learn to recognize the relationships that help you grow and build yourself from those that don't belong to your true purpose. When someone leaves your life, don't see it as a loss, but as a chapter ending to make room for a new one. Every time I allow someone to depart, it's because I'm preparing something new to come into your life. That's why I urge you not to look back. Be grateful for the good things that have happened. Learn from the bad, but don't stay stuck in the past. I have new paths, new people, and new opportunities ready for you. But in order to receive them, you must let go of what belongs to yesterday. My child, I see your restless heart. I hear the thoughts you hide and the questions you silently ask me. When you feel alone and look up to the sky asking, "Lord, why don't you answer me?" I hear your voice, but today I want you to understand something important. Even when I am silent, it's an answer. Do you think I don't hear you just because you haven't received an immediate response? Do you believe I've abandoned you because you still don't see the solution? But I have never left you. I am always by your side, and I will take care of you. Have you ever considered that maybe you're just not ready to understand everything yet? Imagine if I showed you every detail of the future. Your heart would be afraid. You might doubt or try to solve things on your own that belong to my perfect timing. I never arrive late. If I am silent, it's because it's not yet time for me to speak. Silence is not emptiness. It's not absence. Silence is protection. While you think nothing is happening, I am working behind the scenes, preparing paths you cannot see. I am removing hidden obstacles. I am moving hearts and situations so that when my answer arrives, everything will fall into place. Think about how many times you thought I was silent, only to later see how everything unfolded at the perfect time. This will continue to happen because I know exactly what you need, and I give it to you at the right moment. If you believe this message, leave a phrase of trust in the comments that represents your faith. In the meantime, learn to trust, rest, and understand that when I am silent, I am working for your good. While you wait, I am building what you cannot yet see. And when my plans unfold, you will see that every moment of silence was actually an expression of my love. To show that you believe my silence is not abandonment, but healing, write in the comments, "Lord, I trust in you even when I don't hear your voice. I see every declaration of faith. I understand every sincere heart, and in due time, you will realize that my silence was simply preparing you for a great answer." My child, I know many times you look around and feel like nothing is changing. You pray, you wait, you commit, yet everything feels stuck. You ask yourself quietly, Lord, why isn't my life moving forward? Why am I still waiting? Why does it feel like everyone else is progressing but me? Today, I want you to understand something important. I have not forgotten you. I am simply preparing your heart. You ask for big things, but you don't yet realize that before I can give them to you, I must equip you to handle those blessings. I am a God of processes, and nothing happens before its time. What you see as a delay, I see as training. What you feel as stillness is actually inner growth. The time you think is wasted is, in reality, a time of strengthening. To experience greater things, you must first be ready to hold them. If I gave you everything you asked for right now, would you really be prepared to protect it? Would you have the structure to keep it? Would you have the maturity to manage it well? Think about it. Before Joseph became governor of Egypt, I let him go through the pit and the prison. Before David became king, he had to endure the desert, rejection, and persecution. Before Jesus began his ministry, he went through the desert. Preparation always comes before greatness. Now look at your own life. Every difficulty, every closed door, every tear you shed, none of it was a punishment. It was a preparation. It was part of the process to make you stronger, wiser, and more ready for what I have in store for you. You may think I am moving slowly, but I promise you, it's not a delay, it's maturation. You may feel forgotten, but I am preparing you for what is coming.